Hi guys, a lot of you might not have heard of what funk music is. Funk music is, I'll give you a couple examples. You're going to be using little pieces of the chords instead of using the whole chord form, like maybe this form right here, the E minor. Instead of using the whole chord form, you might use just a piece of it. So here's an example of one little funk piece. Or either that's just an example. That was over E7 sharp 9 or E dominant. So that was kind of a groove. Instead of just sitting there and playing the chord, you do something different to give a feel. But this one we're going to go over today sounds like this. Okay, so missed a couple notes there at the end, but I think it was alright. We're going to start out, it's in E minor by the way, alright, and we're going to start out by hitting this double stop right here, the G and the B note on the second and first string. So I like to talk about notes as in intervals. So eventually I'm going to start telling you guys in class that these are intervals. In other words, this is the flat third and this is the fifth of E. So you can learn it that way, but we'll do it this way for now. So you hit that twice. So you got, alright, now you're going to hit the B note, the D note, and then the E note. And now you're going to slide a double stop. A double stop is playing two notes together. When you play three notes, it ends up being like a chord shape, but this is a double stop. So it's the E and the G on the G and the B string. Ninth fret, E, 8th fret on the G. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these notes because you should be able to find these. If you have any questions, you can ask in class. But those are the notes. Now you're going to slide up a whole step and then back. And you pick it when you come back. Slide up a whole step and then pick it when you come back. And now you're going to slide. Actually, you're supposed to just hit these two notes right here. The way it was kind of meant to be is, it sounds kind of boring like that, so I like to slide into these two notes. It'd be a D and an F sharp. It looks like this D triad right here. A form. This is a piece of the chord. So I'm sliding from a half step back, starting at the 6th fret, sliding into the D and the F sharp at the 7th fret on the G and the B string. And then I'm basically going to a C and an E note on the same two strings. Alright, and now, so far we got this. Alright, now here's the hard part. We're going to hold our pinky down and do that lick. So you're going to hit the 12th fret on the B string and 12th fret on the E string. And I like to do it with an upstroke because that's kind of where the rhythm falls. And then you're going to lower this. This is the blues scale here. A half step. And then you're going to pull that note off to the... Now continue, don't let this fool you here. We're just doing some notes, but this note's hanging on top. So we're keeping that note on this whole lick, this E note right here. So we're going to go. So without this E note, it'd sound like this. 12th fret, and then pull off from the 11th fret to the 10th. But if we put it with the E note on top, it sounds like this. And now we're going to hit the G. We're skipping over the B string and hitting the G and the E. 12th fret on the E, on the G string and the E string. So it's, and now go back to the B string 10th fret and the E string 12th fret, and then go to 12th fret again, back to that G and the E, and pull off And that's probably the hardest part, having to pull off that G to that E. So I'm pulling off to the 9th fret, 12th fret to 9th fret on the G string. Again, think about it as this lick. And this note's hanging on top. So you got, and then you're just going to start back over. You're going to go hit a D note and start back over. So you got this. Okay, I hope that helps. See you guys.